Hey, how you doing? Justin here to talk about your Lesson 6 practice schedule. Now, we're staying at 20 minutes for now. We're going to have 1 minute of finger stretch. So we started off with 2 minutes before. Hopefully it's feeling a bit better. For some of you, you might want to put that time into some other practice. But if you're finding the finger stretching still beneficial, then stick with that for now. You've got 1 minute of alternate picking on a single string. So just explore the idea. There's not more detail than that. Just playing the open strings and playing them up and down. That's it. That's what you should be doing. Just seeing what you can do. I make it look fairly easy like this. Left-handed, it's definitely not so easy. I know, I've been there recently. So just have a little bit of a time exploring the mechanics of it, the angle of the pick and the in and out kind of motion, and see what it is that you can figure out of what's working, what's comfortable for you. We're going to have 2 minutes on G chord perfect practice. So literally put the chord on, pick out the notes one at a time and give it that strum at the end. You might find that G chord is pretty easy by the end of the week, so you might use some of that time to work on other chords that you struggle with. I have included another 1 minute after that of chord perfect on whatever chords you're struggling with. By the end of the week's practice for me, I was finding that actually G chord was easier than I thought, so I was just running through all of the chords that I found difficult. C chord and D chord for me were the hardest chords, harder than G, which I found surprising. After the first couple of days, G chord the first day was still pretty awkward. But again, we're all a little different, so you do need to realize that you can tailor the routine to fit your own practice. So if you're finding some other chord difficult, then you might want to jig it about a little bit and change it so you're working on the things that you struggle with the most. We've got 3 1 minute sessions for 1 minute changes. We've got 1 minute changes G to C. Now G to C chord is the most common chord change involving both C and G chord. If you see one of them, you're likely to see the other one. So that's definitely one that you should be practicing. Same with G to D. That is also a very, very common chord change. So I would recommend that. And for the third session of 1 minute changes, work on whatever ones you're struggling with the most. For me, it was C to D chord. I find that still one of the hardest chord changes. So that's the one that I chose in my lefty practice, but you would find the one that is hardest for you. We've then got 2 minutes on strumming in 6/8. Okay, so putting on the metronome, trying to play all of the down strums with the metronome, trying to get used to the feeling of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the accent there. Okay, it's really important. Again, that stuff's really important to try and feel it the right way. As soon as you got used to doing that, have a go at doing that strumming pattern that we talked about earlier. The 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Particularly if you've picked a song that is in 6/8 as well. You'll find that really beneficial if you can use that as well. And then, as usual, we've got our 10 minutes on the song work. Again, you can either pick 1 or 2 songs, depends, or 3, depends on your style of practice. You probably want to have 1 6/8 song and one that's involving a G chord. So probably at least 2 songs. I like having 3 songs, and I kind of overrun on my lefty practice a bit over the 10 minutes, so it's 12 or 13 minutes. You can do that too if you like. If you push for time, then keep it to the 10. So that's your practice for this week. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you for more very soon. Bye-bye.